Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
An update just hours ago on the accidental shooting of an 8-year-old child. That child still fighting for their life in the hospital. Thank you for joining us this noon. I'm Rhonda Walker.
And I'm Jason Colthorpe. We told you earlier this week the father of that child, 56-year-old Theo Nichols, had been charged in the case. Well, today investigators provided an update on where that investigation stands and what's next.
Yes, let's get out to Sean Lay. He joins us from the newsroom now. And Sean, police leaders say that this was all easily preventable.
They had a lot to say about that. They showed gun locks, examples of gun locks and how easy they are to use and get. Let's start right now, though, with that 8-year-old boy. He remains in what police are describing today as extreme critical condition. This all unfolded at an apartment on Hoover in Warren last Friday afternoon. Now, the boy's parents were both home. So was his 6-year-old sister and his infant twins siblings, all in one apartment. Investigators say a loaded handgun was placed on top of a kitchen cabinet, and the investigation found the boy used a chair to reach up and grab that handgun. Police say the boy accidentally shot himself in the face. Warren police just updating us on this tragedy.
This incident was preventable. Very simple steps could have been taken to prevent the child of her having access to a loaded weapon. The Warren Police Department, along with multiple agencies throughout Macomb County, do offer gun locks for free.
All right, the boy's 53-year-old father, Theo Nichols. Here's a photo of him. He's now been charged being a felon in possession of a handgun, child abuse, and then the charge of the state's new safe storage law. That's a 10-year felony. And Rhonda and Jason, the Macomb County prosecutor, says this is the first time their prosecuting office with this new law has charged someone with that new safe storage law. Also, as you mentioned, a lot being said about gun locks, about how easy they are to use and how easy they are to get. So we're going to focus on that and dig a little deeper on that at 5 o'clock. Back to you.
All right, Sean, that's when we'll see you next.
Okay.
We're also hoping to soon hear more details about a lawsuit filed by family members of the victims of a deadly Monroe County crash. We've told you a lot about this gut-wrenching story. It comes after 66-year-old Marcella Chittister is charged in the deaths of 2 young siblings. Police say she was driving drunk when she smashed into the Swan Boat Club during a child's birthday party. We expect to learn more about the family's lawsuit, although this morning a press conference on that was canceled. We'll keep tracking this story for you and bring you updates as we get them. Also, just in from the nation's capital this morning, President Joe Biden has signed into law a $95 billion aid package that includes assistance for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. The signing marks the end of a months-long battle in Congress to get aid to the U.S. foreign allies there. Meantime, a provision in this would force TikTok to be sold or banned in the U.S. If that parent company doesn't sell it off. Again, that was signed into law. The company has vowed to fight that ban in court.
Oh, all the anticipation and the planning, and we are now just hours away from the 2024 NFL Draft right here in Detroit. We have plenty of draft coverage on deck for you throughout the rest of the day and week. Let's get a look, though, at that draft stage that will be the center of all the action for the nation to see. Crews are putting the finishing touches on the venue, which will be open to just those invited, but folks can still get a glimpse from the sidelines. All NFL draft events, from the fun at Campus Martius Park to the NFL experience in Hart Plaza and everything in between, are completely free, but you need to register to attend, and that is where the NFL One Pass app needs to be uploaded to your phone. It's completely free, but you do have to have that on your phone in order to gain entry. Now, business owners downtown, they are getting ready too. They're extending their hours. They expect a large amount of foot traffic for several days straight. Hotels also reaping the rewards. Visit Detroit says that virtually all of our hotels are fully booked downtown, and rooms in surrounding communities are also filling up fast. All told, economics experts say that the draft should bring in more than $100 $160 million in revenue. The draft also bringing past, present, and future NFL stars back home or to Detroit. And this morning, we got a chance to chat with Detroit's own Super Bowl champion and NFL Hall of Famer Jerome Bettis. He actually won the Steelers won the Super Bowl when they played here in Detroit. At 6 a.m., we talked with him about what it now means to have the draft here in his hometown as well.
The NFL thought so much of Detroit that we should get a draft. This is one of their showcase events, right? It not only showcases all of these football players, the NFL, but it also showcases the city. And so it's just incredible that everything has really lined up for this city in terms of everything that's going on, and also having a Lions team that's relevant, that's exciting.
The bus is also putting on a special event for the Boys and Girls Club. It starts tonight. Details on clickondetroit.com, but we will tell you that it is now sold out. But a great conference to expose kids to the world of sports and other life skills. Coming up tomorrow morning, we're going to keep talking to these former Lions. We have a couple of former Lions that are going to share their draft experience with us. It's Calvin Johnson, Rob Sims, not only former Lions, but also current business partners. That's going to be tomorrow on the morning show at 6 a.m. A reminder to be sure to join us tonight, though, as we go live from the draft here in downtown Detroit for our all-in draft special. That gets underway at 8 p.m. right here on Local 4. Also, we'll stream it for you on Local 4 Plus.
Today, community members have the chance to give their opinion on a Wayne County rebuilding project. MDOT hosting an open house at Plymouth Township Hall. The purpose is to discuss the upcoming M14 rebuilding project and in Livonia and Plymouth. MDOT says people there and business owners can get the chance to see the plans, give some feedback on the project. School meal programs are headed in a healthier direction. Today, the USDA announcing new meal standards that will limit added sugars and sodium. The changes will roll out in phases over the next few years. Beginning in the 2025-26 school year, certain products like breakfast cereals, yogurt, and flavored milk will have limits on those added sugars. Sodium will be cut by 15% in lunches and 10% in breakfasts by 2027 to 2028, those school years.
Glad to hear that. Also, bird flu concerns are growing after the FDA says that samples of pasteurized milk have tested positive for remnants of the virus. The announcement comes early, nearly a month after the bird flu was detected in dairy cows in at least 8 states, including Michigan. FDA officials did not indicate how many samples they tested or where they were obtained. However, the agency says milk remains safe to drink. Officials say that they are continuing to study the issue.
Ron Hilliard in for Ashley this noon to check the weather on a chilly Wednesday.
I was going to say, everybody is complaining about how cold it is, but if we wait, we'll be okay.
That's right. Ron to Jason, chilly might be an understatement. It is downright cold. Let's just talk about it. I mean, it's April. Some of us are in the 30s right now. Not all of us getting to the high of 50. 50 is going to be more so around Detroit. It is just a cold day out there. Now, talking about the cold, freeze warning for all of southeast Michigan for tonight into tomorrow morning. So it goes into effect at midnight, lasts through 8 o'clock. Again, this is a freeze warning, so we're going to have some frost out there. And if you have some sensitive, unprotected plants out there, that's not covering them, not bringing them indoors, not taking other measures, they could sustain some damage overnight with temperatures dropping to freezing and even into the upper 20s. Now here's a look back into downtown Detroit as we're looking in the Campus Martius area and the Monroe block. You can see the NFL draft stage out there. It is chilly as they're doing those last minute preparations out there. Look at the change in temperatures, anywhere between 15 to 25 degrees since this time yesterday. Now looking at the temperatures on the map, you see 34 degrees in Sandusky, 42 at Metro Airport. We have those wind chills, even cooler, feeling like the 20s in a lot of spots. Now, we've seen on the radar some of those sprinkles popping up, some flurries. Those are going to be winding down this afternoon, but they have been picking up out there. Still seeing clouds. We'll see those clouds decreasing as we get into the later afternoon hours. We're going to talk more about that cold air coming up and what we can expect over the next several days.